Welcome on in. Welcome on in, dear ones. It's me, Jeanette Anakini. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a certified regenerative detoxification specialist and clinical iridologist. And I'm coming to you on this rocking chair live from my mom's house in Muskoka, Ontario. I've been sunning today and just enjoying day 2 of the raw reset. So you're all so welcome here. I've shared the link with Pascal, fellow regenerative detox specialist. So I'm hoping that he will be joining. And if you're with me live, please do say a hello. It would be so lovely to hear from you. I just really want to thank you for just taking your health into your own hands. You know, those of you who are doing this with us. Oh, please excuse the telephone is ringing. They actually have a landline. Who has that anymore, right? For those of you, okay, I think I'm live again. Welcome on in, Pascal. Welcome to anyone else who's joining this live stream today. This is to support you on your summer sunlight reset, this protocol that we put together, Candy and I, for your benefit, for our benefit. I come to you from my mom's house in Muskoka, and this is just like a little bit of a challenge to see if the internet is working. So it's lovely if you can drop a comment and just say hi. If you're catching even the recording, it's always good to know that you are here and that you're participating. So we have some really exciting things to come. Just confirm, I give a few moments before I share a little bit more of what's to come with this summer sunlight reset that I'm so excited about. We started in alignment with the summer solstice. That was really fun and exciting to get to start that on that special day. And I just want to make sure that this is streaming. So just give me one moment, guys. Thank you for your patience. I can use this moment to bring some awareness to the breath, cultivate some more body awareness. Okay, it looks like I am live, even with the little interruption there. That's wonderful, wonderful news. And so wonderful to be together with all of y'all who are taking your health into your own hands. Like I was saying earlier, I know that you've already done so much work with cleaning up the diet, with working on the mental and emotional body, you know, just healing on all levels. And that's why you're here with us. You're ready for this level. This level, if you were to look at the reset protocol, it's called, and it's in our files in the group. This is what we do every season change. And this is actually Dr. Morse's level 3 purification program. So it's the maximum detoxification experience. And so this means that we're having high raw, fruit, lots of fruit, actually not even high raw, like 100% raw is what I mean. High fruit is also what I mean. And an abundance of living foods. So vegetables, sprouts, these kind of things. We're reducing any cruciferous. We're not just recommending you make your salads with raw kale. Pascal's just meditating right now, and that's wonderful. I knew you'd be in a meditation, so no need to even use words if that's preferred. I've been watching you, Pascal, on how you've been doing on this raw reset, because we've been spending time at the cottage together, guys. Pascal comes to my family cottage for the very first time. This beautiful blossoming friendship I'm feeling so nourished by. Thank you, Pascal. And just watching you over this course of the summer reset has been so informative and inspiring, because like every time I grab my phone, guys, Pascal like leaves the room. So wonderful work to avoid this distraction, I think is what you called it. If you do have any words for us, you're so welcome to share. And I just wanted to just welcome you on in, Pascal, and thank you for all of your support with this summer sunlight reset and just even the raw reset in general. I was telling you earlier when you met my mother that like I couldn't have done this without you. So much love and respect to you, dear one. Thank you. Yeah, let me see if I can hear you okay.
Can you hear me well?
Yeah.
I'll try to speak clearly with
You look beautiful in the outdoor space. I love it.
quite nice, yeah. Well, thanks a lot. It means a lot to hear that. Yeah, distractions. That's we live in a world with so many distractions. Even our thoughts distract us from the present moment. So there's many layers to inner peace, I would say, or maybe not. It's inner peace that we want to get, right? And what I've noticed with you, Finn, is that you have your ritual. It's the ritual aspect of life, being alone in solitude in your own space. And then there's the outside world. It's kind of like a work where we move and we prepare food for ourselves. We do other stuff, which is not the same thing as a meditative state of mind. So it's nice to have that routine where we have the space to connect with ourselves and environment, and then we sort of basically we're forced out of that to deal with the day-to-day things that we do. And just like fasting and then breaking the fast, I see this wave pattern in and out. What I would like for myself is to learn how to ease into things out of them. Because that's being gentle, and it's easier when it's like that. It's not like ripping a scab off. That's hard. It hurts. So that's what I gotta say. No, but I want to thank you because coming back to raw, you see the power in fruits and vegetables that have not been modified with heat or killed or denatured. And every time, right away, you feel the energy from what I'm eating, as opposed to cooked food. You eat cooked potatoes, right away you fall asleep because the energy is kind of not there. So.
That actually, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And I know that there is a little bit of an issue, like you kind of were breaking a little bit in and out, but I think we could hear you. So I think that it's fine. We actually did experience that together where I ate the potatoes, guys, like the day before the summer sunlight reset began, the first night we were at the cottage together on the 20th. And like all day I was on juices and fruits and everything, and just preparing for the reset. And then all of a sudden in the night we had a big meal, and there was a big salad and there was cooked white potatoes with a little coconut milk, chives, cayenne pepper. It was delicious. And this is not on the reset, by the way. This is like a good transition. And I ate that, and what was I like, right, Pascal? You can attest to it. I like couldn't even have a conversation. Like I need the bed almost like immediately. My body has become so happy with living foods. Like Pachamama wants for us. We're the only species that cooks our food before we eat it. So if you're just joining us here on this live, you're so welcome here. Thank you so much for being here. I have a beautiful detox specialist supporting me, actually several, Kuva and Candy as well. So all of us from the International School of Healing Arts, a lot of us are coming together to, inspire and encourage you to adopt a diet that is living. It's not even a diet. I don't like using that word anymore. It's this
correct diet.
Okay, the correct diet, and for our species for sure. And also this is a lifestyle of abundance and vitality, a self-love lifestyle of abundance and vitality. So you're so welcome to jump on with us. It's not too late to do so. Even though we started yesterday, you're so welcome here. One of my friends wanted to join and she goes, oh, but I ate chicken yesterday. And I said, that's okay. You'll still get 8 days free of this animal flesh and see how you do. It's not about saying, oh, we know this and you don't know that. No, it's the proof is in the pudding. Join us. It's so fun to do this in community. It's so lovely, to be together in this way. And I know I preferred to have a friend join me. And I asked Pascal about a month ago to come to my cottage for this day. And he goes, I'll pencil it in. We decided to do the summer sunlight reset exactly at the right time. Like it wasn't planned. Like we were just like, oh yeah, I invited Pascal. I thought to myself, I invited you. And we're also doing like, this is summer, every season change is what I'm trying to say. This is summer solstice. So I would so much more prefer to do this in community. What about you guys? Drop a comment below. I think we thrive when we're together in this way. And like Pascal, you brought all that watermelon juice, all that fresh mint, fresh oregano. You showed me plantain. I'm going to share with the group. Anytime you get a deer fly bite, you can do this poultice. You juiced all that apple juice today and like clean the whole juicer. Like how much more fun is it to have, like we're both sharing with each other. I made a tomato summer like gazpacho, like a cold soup for us. We're going to be enjoying tonight. I have a big salad planned as well for dinner. I've been having fruit all day and the watermelon juice with juiced mint. I feel really, really good. I don't think that anyone needs to be so strict either. Like just take it as high as you can go. And if there's something that you're like wanting to be kind with yourself with and have a little bit, that's fine. It's just remember that with really like dense foods such as animal proteins and complex carbohydrates, there's really not much of a point to put fresh living foods on top of that. We have to really clear out the bowels, the GI tract, and then we start with all the living foods, So, and that's what really gets the cells detoxing. That's the absolute best way to do it. So please go as hard into it as possible. And also at the same time, know that this is your personal journey and that we're here to support you, especially with the emotional detox that is 100% going to happen. This will be your experience. You will experience even physical pain as the cells detox acids and toxins, and negative emotions, stuff from our childhood, stuff from like our life that we didn't really want to look at will bubble up. And being with another person has helped me tremendously. Pascal, you're the perfect mirror for not only all of the best aspects of me, also some of the stuff that I want to heal, like we're very similar guys, Pascal and I. Like it turns out we're very similar in a lot of ways. We like a lot of space, we like a lot of solitude. And then when it comes to relating to other people, we're very similar, you know, and it's really interesting. Like you've brought some things to my awareness and it's wonderful. Use these 9 days or 8 days, whatever you're doing, as an opportunity to let others reflect back to you things that maybe you haven't seen about yourself. It's basically the things that trigger me in you that I know I'm like. And I didn't know I was like that because I didn't want to, you know, and there's not much, guys. Like Pascal, you're such a sweetheart. I'm not trying to shine any odd light on you. It's just like, yeah, your openness, your honesty, you know, sharing the truth about your experience to me was a bit of a trigger because like it made me feel irritated, which is a trigger. And it's like, God, why does he have to like point this out? Can't we just have a good time? You know, that's why like my programming is. And you met my mom, so you know, you get some insight as to what I'm actually like, right? Because we basically become our parents unless we really work on being who we actually are. You know, yesterday, Pascal, you said to me, you know, why don't you just listen to the birds? Why do you have your music on? And I go, God, like in my own head, I'm like, can't I just listen to music? You know, like this is a trigger. And that's because I challenge people too. And that's why I'm taking at it as like, it's because I don't want to realize that I'm challenging other people or I'm like maybe saying things to them about my experience about them that's uncomfortable for them, and I'm thinking it's nothing, right? I'm just like talking. And so it's wonderful. It's wonderful to be with you and share in this experience. And I encourage all of you out there to relate to others, you know, during this, so you can see yourself. So I guess the end of my story is like, I said, well, Pascal, like I got defensive with you, and I go, I'm enjoying the music, like, because you said, oh, like, let's be present, right? And I'm like, I am present. This is how I'm present. Like a little bit this like tantrum happened. And then I said, you know, like, I have solitude for that, like something like this. And you studying quantum grammar, you said something really powerful that will always stay with me now. And at the time, maybe I didn't receive it as well as now after I processed what you shared. And that was, well, solitude means to be solid. And you said, my intention is to be solid with you. I was like, holy crap, blow my mind, you know, like, you want to be solid with me? Like, hallelujah, this is all I've ever wanted in my life. So it's very beautiful, this journey. There's a lot of layers to regenerative healing. And I encourage everybody to have a coach because you don't want to deal with the trauma on your own. You want to have somebody who can help you through that as those emotions come up. And Pascal, if you have anything to add, we'll see how your reception is. I'll let you know if it's, because you know, we're on my mom's Wi-Fi and we're sharing it. So,
so yeah, thanks a lot. There's a lot of layers to all of this. One point I'd like to mention. So basically, this raw diet, in my opinion, well, it is the correct diet. Once you flip over, get your body, your chemistry, receiving the right food, then you can, I believe that the real task is the emotional stuff. And I'm not going to use emotional stuff. I'm going to use the word inventory. Because this is all the stuff that is all the baggage that each one of us has. experience, and every experience is emotions attached to, or judgment, all these different things that are somewhat unresolved. And when we come to a correct diet, things, the the real stuff comes to the surface. Um, so irritability comes up. Like you mentioned that. I think everyone can relate to that. Uh, but this is the mirror. This is the cosmos showing us what we have to process at this present time. And once we process it, then we let it go, and something else comes up. And my own experience with going deeper into my subconscious through meditation um, is that my true desires come up. And I might have, desires um, here and there during the day. Oh, there's this person, there's that thing I want. But these are all surface desires. They're not super important. If I'm speaking, this is opinion. If you go further, a little bit further, then I find my true desires in life, which is that inner peace, which is friendship, connection, community. Um, Jin, you mentioned being together in this time of regeneration and finding ourselves once again. Um, and it is unfortunate that we're here virtually with you guys, people listening. And it is unfortunate that when I go back to my house, to where I live, the people around me don't necessarily eat the same way I do and think like I do, which is harder, right, to stay in that diet and mindset. Just something to point out, which is why it's so important to connect in this way and to talk and to digest this information in our experience and to basically just have fun doing it. And yeah, that's my
That's amazing. Thank you so much for those words. Honestly, I feel the exact same with this, the thing about desires that you spoke about and how that's like moment to moment and we think we want this and we desire that. And ultimately, like when we look deeper, we all share the same wanting or longing, and that is for this peace and this freedom from suffering, and to be happy, I would say. So I'm really happy you brought that all up. And the irritation, you bring this up again, which is perfect because I do want to announce that Sasha Bryce, the emotional freedom technique practitioner from Toronto, Canada, who's grown her following to over 1,000 in her group, the Core Clarity Circle, in a very short time that I've been following her. And she comes to us to offer us support on irritability live here in the group. So we'll figure out an event date for that and we'll let everybody know. So that was some exciting news. And also that my Qigong teacher, Jan Bull, she also comes to give us a practice. And I'm not sure if that one will be recorded or if that one will be live. I'm going to meet with her tomorrow and I'll let you guys know more about that. So Qigong and EFT, emotional freedom technique, or tapping the body. It's a somatic experience. Both of them are somatic, meaning in the body. right? This helps me so much to process these emotions and these thoughts that may not be serving my highest good or just need to be looked at, processing, right? That's what we're calling this. And I think this will help you guys. So, dear members, you're so welcome here. This is for you, this call. So, let us know any questions you have. I had some people reach out wanting really detailed information about what we're eating and what we're doing. And so, I created a protocol that you can find, and that's called Reset Protocol. And that's in the group in the files and also as a post. So just look for recent posts and you'll see all the in-depth details. And really, I think we've been very clear, Candy and I, on our recent videos, talking about, and also Pascal, you and I, like on our previous videos. So anyone looking for more information on what we're actually doing, we just encourage you to go through the content in the group and start educating yourself. That's what we're doing here, is we're just sharing our knowledge, and it's experiential knowledge, and it's just really so wonderful to know you guys are really doing your homework, because that's at the end of the day what this is about, is taking your health into your own hands. And of course, like, you're going to get so much conflicting information everywhere you go online, especially, right, this information highway. I would say find something that resonates, find some individuals that resonate, and really go full force into what it is you feel called to go into. Don't combine this program with anything else. Really just give each program their fair shot. And at the end of the day, the proof is in the pudding. So, you'll know, is this working for me, or do I try a different method? So I'm so happy that some of you did come on the live. I don't see any questions on my end. Maybe we're missing them. Sometimes Facebook is a bit funny. I go live through Zoom, and so there might be a little bit of a glitch there. So if I'm missing anyone's questions or comments, we'll get back to you after this live. And yeah, we just wanted to come on, the both of us just wanted to come on and just, offer you a safe container to go through anything that might be coming up for you, some of your experiences. I don't know if Pascal, you feel to share anything about your experiences, or maybe, down the road during the next 8 days, I can come live again and support you guys. Pascal is here to support you as well.
Well, I had a thought a couple minutes ago.
When did you have a thought, right?
No, I was just gonna say, it doesn't matter what you eat in terms of raw. What I like to do is look up videos of gorillas or monkeys eating veggies and fruits, and I like to adopt. I like how they eat, because the gorilla will sometimes they'll just stand nice and comfortable, right, like this, and just eat a lettuce ball, right, or a cucumber. So sometimes I'll just grab a cucumber and eat it like that without cutting it.
So you're saying that what you eat, as long as it's raw, it doesn't really matter. However, we do recommend juicing cruciferous. We don't eat kale and broccoli raw, correct?
Sure, because those are a little more difficult for the GI tract.
Yeah.
But even then, I mean, rules are meant to be broken because you must experience it yourself, right? And they say don't do this, it's better not to do that. Well, the Buddha must try it himself, him or herself. That's how you gain and knowledge. So you must make mistakes. because that's how you learn.
Okay, thank you for that clarity. That's really good. And I love this notion of keeping it so simple, like just watching what gorillas eat. That's so fun, Pascal. I didn't know you were up to that on your free time. That's so cool. Actually, I became more of a simple eater once I did long digestive vacations. So going like 40 days on Concord grape juice, not that that's what I'm promoting now. Like, I don't recommend that for you guys. I'm working with transitioning off a standard Western diet, you know, or a SAD diet, standard American diet, however you want to call this, you know, bringing you over into more living foods and herbs, the botanicals, right? And so I did do those long digestive vacations, and I found some balance because I was really so far on the other side, like just eating for emotions, eating for, you know, entertainment, eating because I was conditioned to eat like 3 times a day plus snacks, you know, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, breakfast being the most important meal. And all of these kind of like false notions or false beliefs around diet, like I got to kind of experiment with, like you were saying, Pascal, from my own experience, and just kind of be like, oh, I can just eat intuitively. Like, hey, like my body like knows what it wants, you know, I want to say that with a bit of a grain of salt too, because like take that with a bit of a grain of salt too, because you know the fungus knows what it wants too. So don't use it as an excuse to like yeah,
Parasites.
yeah, but you know, intuitively, like I'm not hungry right now. I don't need to eat anything, you know. Just because it's dinner time, I could just have some watermelon juice and lime, you know, like I'm having now. And that could be instead of dinner.
I love eating fruit at 2 in the morning because it doesn't. Well, something, you know, if you're hungry at 12, fruit at 12 or at night, it doesn't
you can
bother.
eat it right before bed. I know.
Yeah.
I know. It's fantastic. And Pascal, you're on a delayed sleep schedule, right? Because you work in the restaurant industry as well for now until, because I know you're building your practice. So yeah, so 2 in the morning, you're maybe going to bed, you got off work, you can eat even a few mangoes or so and wake up the next day feeling so much better than if you ate, say, I don't know, like some complex carbs or potatoes, like we talked about at like 6 p.m., you know, and even gave it all the way, you're still more tired in the morning. So I learned all this stuff through long digestive vacations. And so that's why I really agree with what you were saying, Pascal, where people just have to experiment. You know, you want to be involved in the summer sunlight reset and not be perfect on it, you're so welcome here. That's also great. You know, we're not sitting here being like, oh, like this has to, you have to, this isn't about perfection. This is about learning through your experience and seeing what works for you. We do know that our species, that's why Pascal was looking up what gorillas eat. We do know that our bodies, because we have this really long GI tract, we do better on certain foods. So we are giving you the correct diet. Like that's what you were saying earlier, Pascal. Like we're giving people this correct diet according to our species. So that's going to get you over the myth that, oh, well, everybody is different, so everyone should eat different things. Well, everybody is different, yet everyone ought to be able to eat the food for their species. Yeah. So play around with it. Let us know. I'm so excited that we had this opportunity. Thank you for your support, Pascal. We can stay on for another 5 minutes or so, and if anyone else jumps in, like I said, I'm having trouble seeing if there's any comments or questions, and I will go back later and double check. And if you're catching the recording, just drop the comment below, or just, you know, DM anything you need, or post in the group. It's even better because if you have a question and you post it in the group on the wall, you know, then everyone else can see our answers and your question and benefit from it. So let's work together. You know, I like this intention that you set, Pascal, about unity and connection and presence, and let's hold that, with us as we move through the rest of these moments together, during this summer sunlight reset. A beautiful intention. We give a few moments, maybe you're here with us, you take a few breaths.
I'm here.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking your health into your own hands. Thank you for learning what works for you, for trusting us, detox coaches, to support you with your healing. You bring one hand to your heart and one hand to the womb space. Men even have an energetic womb space. It's a space where we can create and give birth to life. So let's take a few deep breaths in and out. And breathing in deeply through the nose and exhaling, maybe with a sigh. Breathing in deeply. Filling up all the way to the top, slow and smooth. Let it all out. And last time, breathe slowly and softly into the nose. Filling up the belly, filling up the rib cage, filling up to the top of the chest, the heart space. Letting it all go. Thank you, beautiful souls. Thank you, Pascal, for all your love and support and for jumping into this reset with me. Let us know how we can be of better service.
Better what?
Better service. The people will let us know. And may you move through these moments with ease and grace. Thank you. Amen.